Welcome back to the Crisscross Corner. On today's episode, Mark and I will be talking about iconic sports championships. Crisscross Corner starts now. Welcome back, everyone, to the Crisscross Corner. I'm your host, Chris Canty, and we have my co-host, Mark Simpson.
How's it going?
All right. It's been a long week, Mark.
It's Wednesday.
It's only Wednesday.
We can't even get over the hump.
We can't. But before we get started, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's what we're on right now. Click that subscribe button. Like the video. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, give us a 5-star rating. Subscribe to the podcast. If you really want to help us.
really want to help us.
If you really want to help us. All right now. If you want to support the podcast with a small monthly donation to help sustain future episodes, please go to Crisscross Corner on anchor.fm. And as little as 99 cents a month, you can support
99
cents. As little as 99 cents, you can support the podcast. So in future episodes, Mark might get paid.
You never know, you know.
He might be able to afford the buffs.
Afford what?
Afford buffs. You might be able to afford
Yeah, you know, I got to match Big Grit, so y'all got to, come on, man. Support. Please.
You know what's crazy about
David
that?
Out of jail.
You know what's crazy about that story?
What?
You know how uneducated.
They raise money for buffs.
You want to know how uneducated we are as a people? We thought that we could buy her buffs, but we didn't know that politicians aren't supposed to accept gifts.
More than $20.
We didn't read the fine print, Mark. We didn't read.
But listen, the smarter way to do this. If you would have given the money to her in increments of $20, she could have took it.
No, that's more than $20.
If you would have split the money up in 20s and gave it to have each person donate $20 to her, she can accept $20 from per person.
These are the words of Mark Simpson, not the words of the Crisscross Corner. All right,
Listen.
Do not accept $20 or more.
Per person. No,
bro, let's do it too much.
They didn't specify. Look, they didn't specify per person or $20 or more. Period.
There's subsections, bro. There's subsections to the law. You got to read in subsection Z that it can't be in increments.
So, because look, they didn't specify. It's $20 her whole term, $20 per month, $20. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey man, we just gotta deal with it. Also, if you have a topic from my top 10 list, which is at the end of each Crisscross Corner episode, you can DM me on Instagram _KRIS_CROSS_ or go ahead, Mark, do yours.
Or you can DM me VTHE Juice Walker.
The Juice Walker.
Get the Juice Walker. I got the juice and I walk all the baby. That's how we do.
All right.
Actually, I did get a DM.
You did?
I meant to tell you. I got a DM.
All right.
They want to do top 10 color actresses.
Like
actresses of color. Top 10 actresses, not black, but top 10 actresses of color.
Black actresses.
So,
okay.
you know,
actresses of color. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Any actresses that don't look like Meryl Streep.
You said what?
It's all the actresses that don't look like Meryl Streep. All right.
I'm just gonna say number one, Zoe. I'm sorry.
Who?
Zoe.
Who's Zoe?
Zoe.
Zoe Saldana?
So I can't say. Yeah, that's her last name. I can't say her last name.
I'm about to say you gotta be confident if you like her. You gotta be confident.
Like her last name is like trying to say a Tentacupo.
You said the Tana Cooper was really good though.
No, you know how long it took me to get to that point?
Man, when I went to the Pistons game and I saw his name on the back of his jersey, I was like, I look a tucka nucka pumpo. What?
Dude, I remember I had 2K14. I had 2K14 when he was a rookie. I'm like, yeah, I just dunked on somebody. So I looked at who was it? Let me look back at his name. What? Atenta competent.
The Greek freak. With the Greek freak.
The Greek freak, yeah. The Greek. No, but her, I don't know, man.
But yeah, you can DM either one of us, and we'll hopefully be able to do your top 10 list. But you gotta give us a topic. Give us a topic, we'll do it.
Appropriate, so we don't get demonetized.
Hey man, you can be as inappropriate as you want to. We can do like I did my top 10 fantasy entanglements. All right, that was probably the best top 10 list I ever did.
But that's not that bad though.
Hey Mark, it started off as a top 50 list, but I had to top
10 racist people.
I had to shade
the top 10 racist people in Congress.
Oh, Lord. That might be a top 100.
We could do that list.
Welcome to the Crisscross Corner. Instead of doing the whole episode, we're going to do the top 100 racist politicians. Number 100.
George W. Bush. Senior.
Oh, yeah. You got to do both. All right. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about, this is Mark's idea, not mine. Disclaimer. We're going to be doing iconic championships, sports championships. So we're going to be talking about that later.
A lot.
And we're going to have a good time talking about it because I got some things to say about what happened last night in the NBA playoffs. All right? But we're going to get to that later. Right now, we're going to do What You Doing, Detroit? What's going on?
Wait. Before we get started, I want to just give a quick shout out and a moment of silence to Righteous and Ratchet.
Yep, let's do that.
They would not be returning, and we're big fans of the show. So let's give a moment of silence.
Moment of silence. What you doing, Detroit? All right. So on Friday, Mark, the Michigan High School Athletic Association announces the cancellation of the fall football season. And they said it's gonna be moved to the spring season. I
wonder when spring they're talking about. Are they talking like the season starts April, or they're gonna try to push it to May towards summer?
Spring season in high school in Michigan usually starts like late February, early March.
Okay.
They're gonna be pushing
cold. There's gonna be some cold football games being played. Ooh, man, can you imagine 2 days in January?
2 days in snow.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, it'd be better to do it in the heat.
They do it in Alaska, so
that is true. But yeah, that's what's happening statewide. So tomorrow we're gonna get the word on soccer, volleyball, cross country, and swimming. I think. So
you might be out of a job tomorrow.
Right, fingers crossed. So I need my paychecks. I'm serious about my monies.
Pray for Chris.
I'm serious about my monies, y'all. All right.
I mean, that free up more time.
Speaking of money, Michigan and MSU parents demand football to be played after the Big Ten announced they're going to be canceling football or fall sports in general. Demand.
As Chris pointed out to me a couple days ago. I knew it already, but football is a full contact sport. COVID-19 is a serious threat. Yeah. You don't know what these kids are bringing back from when they go home, because kids are coming from literally all over across the country, going to Michigan and Michigan State.
Right. Well, and around the world.
Yeah, around the world, for that matter. I understand. I don't want to say it's a need for football, but I understand the push for it. Like, I get it. Don't get me. I'm a sports fanatic too. I get it. I love football just as much. College football is better than NFL to me at some point. During the season, college football takes over NFL.
Right.
But do you really want to put the students at risk for your own entertainment?
That don't get paid.
I mean, that don't get paid. They're already putting their lives at risk playing the game themselves. Because football is, let's just be real. You can get hit the wrong way one time, and your life is completely screwed.
Your life might be over. Not your body,
literally.
Your life.
But so you want to add to it by putting COVID in the mix.
Fam. College football is all right to be canceled, but if they cancel NFL, I said this on the Great Debaters and the Only Amigos podcast, also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and YouTube. I said, if there's no NFL, I might have to go to therapy.
Might.
Just might.
There's no might about it. I was struggling when the NBA got canceled. I was struggling. I was
struggling like a bug. I was like, man, I can't watch LeBron James. I can't watch the Pistons lose. Come on.
I'm like, at this point, I watch Sacramento play Indiana. Like at this point.
All right. You desperate then.
Exactly. That was the point I was getting.
You're in a fetal position in your bed. Like I want basketball.
I watched the WNBA for this point.
All right, Mark. You're wilding now. You're wilding.
Hey, the WNBA. I've been watching the WNBA. Their league has really improved over the past couple of years, though.
It has. I haven't watched it since like 2003, but
yeah, no sports. It's gonna be another hard thing. Like you said, the NFL goes away. I think there are going to be some games that either get canceled or postponed. Like, if you look at Major League Baseball, the Tigers' entire series, St. Louis, everybody else is like 19-5 or 5-19 or 5-11, and you look at St. Louis and they're 5-6. You're like, everybody else has played like 21 games. They've only played 11. You're like,
hey man,
throw the whole franchise away. Same thing with Miami, I think.
It's that COVID.
Just let St. Louis and Miami play each other, and then all COVID series.
Man, so speaking of the country being stupid, Trump finalized.
What did he do this time?
He finalized the deal to open Arctic refuge up in Alaska to start oil drilling on a wildlife refuge site.
Now, did he do anything to? Before I go off like I usually do on him. I'm gonna give him a chance to redeem himself. Did he do anything to put in place to get the wildlife moved?
No, bro. They just be like, hey, is that a deer? Is that a polar bear? All right, drill right here. This is where the oil at. First of all, they don't have a lot of wildlife refuges left
at all.
And the space is getting smaller. So why are you getting rid of it just to get oil? Like,
because he thinks America's running out of money because they're in debt and the oil's going to bring us money. But it's going to be to a point. I feel like he's so stupid. Now listen, hear me out, Chris. Hear me out. I feel like Trump's so stupid. He's going to be drilling. He's going to get the oil just to come to find out that it's not our oil, it's Russia's. Now we're at war.
We're gonna have a whole war with Russia in the Arctic, looking like Hoth from Star Wars. AT-ATs everywhere.
We got to have to cut open a polar bear and go sleep in it.
Oh God!
Like Luke had. Han Solo had to go find.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That's
like,
actually one of my least favorite Star Wars.
Yeah, I think it's
I didn't like 5.
Actually, no. 1 was worse than 5.
2 was worse than everything.
1 and 2 were worse than 5. 1 and 2 are the worst Star Wars by far.
But yeah,
that trilogy, 1, 2, and 3, 3 saved that trilogy.
It did. It really did.
Episode 3 saved that trilogy.
3 carried that trilogy on his back.
3 carried that trilogy like LeBron carried the Cavs in 2018.
No, they carried the Cavs in 2007.
Oh.
Even worse.
Don't do it. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
we could talk about Star Wars on the next episode. But now, Mark, do you remember us having fireworks this year?
Fireworks?
Yeah, like the Detroit fireworks.
Well, you know I live in Detroit, so I have fireworks from June to August. But
I mean the live ones. The live ones on
but the real ones, the Ford fireworks, no.
Yeah. Well, the Ford fireworks are going to be now a television-only show. I don't know how they're
That's not going to work.
I don't know how they're going to pull that out because it's fireworks.
At the end of the day, people are going to come out downtown to go watch fireworks.
Right. And it's going to be
last year.
Hey, wait. It's going to be held at a secret pop-up location. Where else are they going to put it?
Last year, people literally pulled over their cars on the Ambassador Bridge to watch the fireworks.
Of course.
On the Ambassador Bridge.
That'd be the best place to watch it. What you mean?
No, I mean, they pulled over in traffic, got out the car to watch the fireworks.
I do the same thing. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
So you think you saying that it's going to be in a private location going to stop people from pulling over and watching it in their car?
That's what the Detroit Free Press says. I'm looking at the report right now.
First of all, you can't trust nothing the Free Press says. They said we were going to get Zion.
It said, first of all, it was a projection. Second of all, they say it's going to be a televised only show, which is dumb because people still going to come down, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Secret location where? Down the river?
Belle Isle.
Where's it going to be? Lake St. Clair? Come on.
Right.
Lake Erie?
You move to Lake St. Clair. You know how many people better be mad you move to Lake St. Clair?
If they move to Lake St. Clair, man, Trump is in on it, bro. Trump is in on this.
They said secret location. They're moving to Chicago.
Watch them moving to Chicago. And watch us get mad. Watch us do the whole rivalry. Like, where you from? Chicago? Pop, pop, pop. Horrible.
Chicago. Oh.
Wait.
Yeah,
This is a great segue. Speaking of Chicago, Mark Simpson. All right. So the Source
segues are amazing.
The Source magazine, okay? Did you see this story?
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, no.
Lisa Ray says that she and Will Smith can have an entanglement.
Did you see the picture of her and him on the jet ski?
I saw it. I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh. Somebody was on Facebook like, okay, we'll not go entangle that. I'm like, oh. Oh. No.
Lisa Ray McCoy says that she wants an entanglement with Will Smith after blasting Jada Pinkett Smith's relationship with August Alsina. She was like, I want it too. You got him?
Now see. If it was Eva Longoria.
Eva Longoria. I should have added her to my entanglement list.
If it was Eva Longoria?
No, Lisa McCoy is cool as hell. What you mean?
She is. But I was about to think about people who will go for her. Margot Robbie.
Goodness gracious.
Rihanna. No, I'm joking.
Rihanna did it.
What if Will Smith had an entanglement with Mariah Carey?
Actually, yeah, that would be a
There'd be so many Nick Cannon jokes.
But yeah. Any other news? All right. A new study finds that Black newborns are 3 times to be what's it called? 3 times likely to die when cared for by white doctors. Which I believe. I don't need no study for that. I don't need it. 3 times as much. 3 times more likely to die when cared for by white doctors. My doctors are all going to be black.
I want an Arabic doctor.
No, bro. You need a black doctor, bro. They can be real with you.
Arabic doctor not
hey,
gonna be real with me.
Pill.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Arabic doctors be real with you, hurt your feelings, and they'll put you on 80 different types of medication.
They'd be like, you did not go to Harvard. You do not look like you went to Harvard. I'm like, shut up. I was I got this from the gift store.
They'd be like, you very fat. Diabetes, it running your family. You have to. Like, first of all.
Wait, Mark. As he's saying that, I'd be in the waiting room like, tell him, doctor. Tell him.
Nah, don't you hate when you get a fat doctor and they try to call you fat?
Right. they be taking your weight and height. They be like, ooh, you got it heavy. I'd be like, you step on it.
And it's always the urgent care doctor too. That be like, really?
They be like, your blood pressure's up. I saw you eating them hot chips over there. Don't be talking about my high blood pressure.
Like my blood pressure up, but you over here eating a whole McDonald's meal.
You eating a whole
double big.
You eating a whole Campbell's chicken soup. That's full of salt. Stop it.
No, he eating Maruchan ramen noodles. 3 packs.
Fun fact, everybody in the Kris Mark's corner. I never had ramen noodles before. Like the packs. I never had them before.
You had a cup though, right?
Never had them. I never had the cup. I've never had ramen like the brand. I've never had it.
Wow. Have you ever had like Chinese noodles before though, or
no
Japanese noodles at all? Never had them at all.
I was never. I was never a fan of Asian
before?
cuisine. I was never a fan of Asian cuisine until I was like in college.
Gotcha.
So
that's because Mexican food is the best food ever created on this planet.
You could be looking at a whole different Kris if I had ramen noodles.
Kris would know the struggle if we had ramen noodles.
A whole different Kris.
Oh God!
I wouldn't be able to fit in this extra large. I wouldn't be able to fit in it.
It's okay. I'm proud of myself. I went down from a 5. I can fit in a 3X now, guys. I just want to give myself a round of applause. I can fit into a 3X now, guys. I went down from a 5 to a 3.
Everybody, round of applause for Mark Simpson.
I'm still losing. Still got some more to go. I'm trying to catch up to Kris. You said,
catch up.
You ever like put on like an old shirt, like an old shirt that was like I put on a 3X shirt and I was like, this actually fits. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I put on an extra large that was like super small. I was like, oh, all right, I can see it. Oh, what you doing, Kris? What you doing?
Okay. Speaking of losing, weight. Speaking of losing weight, though, Gretchen Whitmer. It's my turn to get some news. She before a press conference, it was live on TV. She said, and I quote on a hot mic, "It's Shark Week. It's Shark Week, MFers. Shark Week." I'm like, whoa.
It's Shark
Week. Having a bad week. She having a bad week.
Yeah, man.
Don't mess with Big Gretch this week.
Don't mess with her. Do not mess with her. Well, speaking of do not mess with them, Apple
$2 trillion
becomes the first U.S. company to reach $2 trillion.
Wait, so should I shout out
market cap? $2 trillion market cap.
This is my thing though. So if they took Beats by Dre away from Apple, would they still have the $2 trillion?
No, they wouldn't. They have just over $1 trillion.
I think Beats by Dre takes up at least
like 1.4 trillion, maybe.
Beats by Dre is almost $1 trillion by itself.
I don't want to say almost $1 trillion. I say a few billion. How much did they buy it for? Like $4 billion.
They bought it for $3 billion.
Oh, 3.
They severely lowballed Dr. Dre. They severely lowballed him.
They didn't lowball him. That's true. If you were trying to buy something that you knew was gonna be big, how much you would definitely lowball somebody. It's the person who's selling it who know. Like what was that movie? Was it Acrimony?
Yeah. She gave him $1 million, and he made like $13 million.
He was like, no, I don't need that money, and they were mad at him for not taking the money. But then he got it better, and he sold it to a bigger company, who gave it to him for more money, and he was like, yeah, that's what I'm worth. I know what I'm worth.
I feel like Dr. Dre could have got more.
Dr. Dre was like, I got bills. Give me that $4 billion.
He could have got more.
He was still gonna get paid for all the record deals too. So,
they're talking about trying to make they're trying to put Beats by Dre. They were gonna put Beats by Dre inside of the AirPods, but then I guess because Apple Beats by Dre has their own separate CEO than Apple CEO. The CEO of Beats by Dre was like, "No, we just gonna make our own." And Apple did not want him to do it. Apple fought them tooth and nail before they finally did it. Let them do it.
Shoot.
They're like, "Oh, you want to make your own AirPods? Bet. AirPods Pro, $250."
$250. There it goes. So, the NBA playoffs started on Monday. The Bucks lost yesterday. The Bucks lost yesterday.
Thank you.
And the Lakers lost yesterday. Both number one seeds lose in the first game of the first round. That hasn't happened since I think 2003. They said.
Yeah, but if you look at what happened last year when Orlando beat the number one seed last year. When Orlando was the 8th seed for the second year in a row. Let's just put that out there first.
Yeah.
The team that they beat in the first round won 4 games straight and then went on to win the NBA Finals.
Yeah. That's how it works. However, they put a meme on NWA memes. NWA memes. They said Orlando versus what's it called? Portland in the finals.
Portland.
Yeah, man. Portland put the Lakers to work yesterday. Lakers thought they could just skate by.
You know what? They did. But this is what I feel like is gonna happen. So Portland's gonna win one more game. I don't think it's gonna be the next game, but they're gonna win one more game. Then that's it.
Nah, bro. It's gonna be sweet, bro.
I'll say Lakers in 6. I called it before this thing started. I said Lakers in 6.
Portland in 4. Like I said on Facebook. Portland in 4.
Lakers in 6. And then
wait, Mark. Mark.
Did Denver win today?
When they lose again, they be like, all right, Lakers in 5. Lakers in 7. You don't keep it going backwards like a Lions fan.
All right, Lions are going 11-5 this year. Okay, maybe 10-6. Okay.
We're going 17-0 until we lose.
If the Lions, what they said, they're sure about the Lions practice. The player who broke his leg or something at practice already.
Yeah, man. Like, what you doing? We ain't even started yet. Come on.
The preseason got canceled.
Good.
I feel like those eight games in the NBA were like the preseason, to get you back up for the playoff. But the Lakers needed more than that because I don't know, they were so in sync before it started.
Right.
Oh crap! Before it started, the Lakers were so in sync. Now they're not, and I don't get it.
Man, the bubble, man, everybody's good now in the bubble because you ain't got to travel. You just staying in the bubble. You just.
They said as soon as Devin Booker got put out, though, he went to go to Kendall Jenner's house as soon as he got put out. I was like, you went straight to the buns.
I would if I got kicked out.
You went straight to the Wonder Bread.
I went straight to the buns. I don't like how you call sex buns and Wonder Bread. I don't like it. Just say
you don't like it.
You went to go get some Pootie Tang. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say.
That was great. One of the best black movies that I've seen.
What'd you say?
Pootie Tang, one of the best black movies, funniest black movies.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, we're gonna talk about. All right, we're gonna. Who you got in each conference?
What you mean, like who's going to the finals?
No, who you got? Who's going to the Western Conference Finals? Who's going to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Of course, I got Clippers and Lakers.
Clippers, Lakers. Okay, me too.
That's obvious. That's obvious.
The
and
East
then in the East, no, I got Boston, Milwaukee.
You said Boston and Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Can they do that?
I think Boston's sweeping through Philly right now. Last time I checked, the score was like 85-62.
Man,
Philly doesn't have a chance without Ben Simmons.
I really don't care about that series. Like the two series that I don't care about are Nuggets Jazz and Celtics 76ers.
Hold on. Nuggets Jazz is gonna be that's a good series. I think that's gonna be a good series though.
Nuggets Jazz, I don't care. That might go to
Nuggets and six.
Lakers are gonna I think Lakers are gonna win, but if they don't, it's gonna be the Trailblazers versus I think the Rockets are gonna come through.
You think the Rockets gonna be OKC? That's fair.
That's fair. And of course the Clippers are gonna wipe the floor with the Mavericks. Come on.
No, actually it was a close game until Kristaps. We didn't talk about that too. Kristaps get ejected.
Man, Kristaps getting ejected. That was hilarious. It was a bogus call, but
for no reason whatsoever.
Just
All
like
he did was defend his
just like Rasheed Wallace getting thrown out for just staring at the ref. I will not be intimidated.
I mean, you were scared, buddy. That mean you was getting scared, buddy.
Right. You ain't supposed to be scared and throw someone out. That's horrible. So, yeah, I got the Raptors. I think I got the Raptors and the Bucks.
You think the Raptors will beat the Celtics?
Yeah. Raptors and the Bucks. I got Raptors and Bucks.
I don't think the Raptors could beat the Celtics.
However, if it was so different, if it was KD, Kyrie, and Jamal playing, it'd be a totally different thing.
Is Jamal Crawford playing or is he hurt?
No, he's done. He's hurt.
Oh, he got hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt.
I'm glad the Lakers didn't pick him
So
up.
if everybody was playing who should be playing, it would be Nets versus Bucks.
Nets will win that in 6 or 7. No, it'd be 7.
It'd be 7. You know the NBA gonna draw that out.
Then again, who's gonna guard Kyrie?
It's the Bucks. They're gonna find somebody. They'll get Ilias over to get him.
Ilias over get on Kyrie, but he's fast.
Right.
Ilias over be having them games out of nowhere. Like Ilias over come off the bench. Next thing you know, he just dropped 27. Like what?
Who is this?
Like he's like Norman Powell on Toronto. You like, where did you come from?
Who are you?
Like when Pascal Siakam started playing good and he dropped 30-32 in the first game of the finals last year. You're like,
but where was you at? Who on your man?
Spicy P. This is the name, Spicy P. You look like a burnt pepper. That's his face looks like a burnt pepper.
All right, y'all. These are the words of Mark Simpson, and not the words of Chris.
You can't have Chris Coach Corner without a roast, man. I'm sorry.
That is true. Anyway, we got to get to the topic of the day real quick.
Let's go.
Iconic championships. What are the best? Like, we're gonna keep the time frame. We're gonna keep it between like 1985 and now.
Gotcha. Since we're going back that, well, I didn't know we were going back that far. I thought we were doing 2000s. That's what you told me.
We can do 80s, late 80s to now.
We talk about late 80s. We can go the Pistons championships in the 89.
Yeah, 89 and 90.
Yeah, 89. That's those years.
Low key, that was the last time the Trailblazers actually did something.
I was just about to say that. That's the last time it was relevant.
I was like, when was they ever in the finals? Oh yeah, 1990.
They would have got to the finals if Brandon Roy wouldn't have got hurt though.
Yeah.
Him and Kobe matched up would have been amazing.
Yeah. And of course we had the since we're staying on basketball, we had the Jordan three-peat.
Both of them.
No, the first Jordan three-peat.
Oh.
Then we had the Houston repeat, 94, 95.
Houston, that team there, that was an underrated team.
They were underrated all through the 90s.
Hakeem, Kenny. Shout out to Kenny the Jet Smith. Kenny the Jet Smith. If only we could have celebrities on the show. I swear.
Goodness gracious. One of these days,
he'd be the one.
You got to support on Patreon and support through Anchor, y'all, so we can get Kenny the Jet Smith on the podcast.
We'll get Barry Sanders on here. So why did you retire at 99? You could have had 100 touchdowns. What made you quit?
Right, you could have seen Fort Field get made. You could have ran a good 100 yards at Fort Field.
Right. Just one game.
As soon as he run 100 yards, he'd be like, "Man, I'm quitting the game." I'd be like,
just quit
"All right, I understand.
Just quit at halftime." do it. What's his name? Do it.
Oh yeah, he quit at halftime. He was like,
Anquan Bolden. Anquan Bolden was just like, "All right, I'm out." At halftime,
he was like, "Man, I can't go back out there."
They hitting, coach. I'm too old. I'm too old for this.
2 touch.
I'm too old for this.
You said this was raps. This is supposed to be full.
You ain't tell me Von Miller was gonna hit me like that. That's what happened. He got hit by Von Miller. It was like, all right, I'm done at halftime.
I'm done.
Like I was on the coach in the other locker room. I'm like, Von, why you hit him like that? He retiring? No, I'm going to go hit him again.
Right. But yeah, we had of course with the first Michael Jordan three-peat with the Chicago Bulls, the Houston repeat 94-95. Then we had the second MJ Chicago Bulls three-peat.
Talking about those years, the 84-85, right? Or the 94-95.
Yeah.
I got to give Scottie Pippen his credit. Without Jordan, the Bulls still went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Of course. Just like Toronto without Kawhi. They're still going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Watch them go to the Eastern Conference Finals without Kawhi.
Bro, I think they're going to get put out.
I mean, against this young Brooklyn team, I could see them going 7 games. However, Toronto has the experience, and they're the reigning champions.
You know, Brooklyn was always that super team because I remember a couple years ago when LeBron, I think he was still in Miami. Brooklyn and Chicago would always go at it in the playoffs. Remember when Nate Robinson was in Chicago? Oh,
good times.
Okay, if we're gonna go to this, let's go over to football. The 87 Bears? I think.
Oh wait, we're still on the NBA first. Hold up now.
Okay.
You missed you cutting the story before the best part.
All right, where we at?
Then we had the lockout season, so we had shorter games. We had the Knicks almost win a championship. Almost, but they lost to the Spurs. The first of many. And we'll get to those soon.
The Knicks suck.
The Knicks are trash.
They just suck.
They're worse than
the Kings, but they're worse than the Pistons. I don't think so.
No. At this season, we were worse than the Knicks this season.
We were, but watch them get the number 1 pick over us.
Watch them get LaMelo Ball.
Watch the Knicks get LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball. That would be the worst.
We might get Mikey Williams.
That means LeVar Ball is going to be on the Times Square video screen every day. He's gonna be on every day.
I don't know if I want LaMelo here.
I want him here. We need LaMelo Ball.
I don't want him to end up like Lonzo.
Get him some buffs.
Like we gave Andre some buffs.
We gave him some buffs. He didn't know how to act. He stopped messing up rebounds.
He called himself 7 Mile Dre.
I was like
7 Mile Dre.
Like, what are you doing?
You're from Connecticut. No, he ain't from Connecticut. I forgot where he's from.
I don't know where he's from either, but he's in Cleveland now. So
I feel like that's what we do with all our players. We dump them off on Cleveland.
yeah, we just dump them. But speaking of dumping on, the Lakers were dumping on everybody from 2000 to 2003.
Oh my God. I don't even want to think about this.
Until they got smacked up by the Spurs in 2003.
No, they didn't. They did.
They did. Because the Spurs won the championship.
Then they smacked them up. Then they smacked them up the next year, and then the Pistons was like, you thought.
The Pistons was like, no, you not. Pistons was like,
not in my house.
Coming in. We're going to win. They won in 5 games, right?
They shut down Shaq in his prime. So the Lakers won game 1.
Uh-huh.
And at that point, Chauncey Billups was like, oh, no, we ain't having it. Following the road real quick.
We ain't having this.
But we can't mention that without mentioning Tayshaun or Reggie Miller.
Oh, yeah. We got to do the series before. Was it the series before or was it the series after?
I'm on the thing. You said what, bro?
Was that the series? Was that the Eastern Conference Finals or was that the semi?
I think it was the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, it was the Eastern Conference Finals, and they went like 6 games.
And then
they had to win game 6.
And then Reggie Miller he thought he had a clear shot. Tayshaun came in and bah!
You know what that reminded me? You know, that's what LeBron's block on Iguodala reminded me of.
Yeah. But no, but
that's where LeBron learned it from. Huh?
That was actually in the finals, though.
That's true. That's the one difference about it. And LeBron's block meant more.
And then they brought no. That the block for Reggie Miller did too.
That's true. That layup would have won the game.
Yeah. But they took all the animosity. The Indiana Pacers took all that animosity into the next season where we had the Palace Brawl, which you have some personal.
I was at that game.
You have some personal experience?
I was at that game. Yeah, because listen, guys. I'm gonna tell you what I remember. The only thing I remember Ben Wallace missing the free throw for getting fouled by Ron Artest. I ain't never seen a man get bucked that quick. He got bucked. He basically told him, like, all right, come here, bro. I'm snatching your wig off. And the people, look, shout out to the people in Detroit. We will beef with each other all day. But we going to come together when somebody want to beef with us.
Right. I remember watching the video, and after they cleared out Indiana, one of the Indiana Pacers tried to come back with a metal dustpan.
And he got mollywopped, bro.
He said, what is Pop! I was like, welcome to Auburn Hills, bro. Welcome to the Palace of Auburn Hills, bro.
Rest in peace. That broke the Palace in. I feel like that's the game that broke it.
That was the peak. That was the peak of the Palace right there. I remember they do those old videos of the Pistons playing in the Palace, like in the early 2000s. Every seat was full.
I was at the last game at the Palace, unfortunately.
I tried to go to that game, and I was like, I don't feel like driving over there.
We got destroyed.
Hey man, that's what happened. It happens to the Pistons. It happens to the
and the bad part was we were up by 20.
That's just Detroit sports in general.
We were up by 20, and then John Wall went on this stupid. He went crazy. Nobody could stop John Wall. What happened to him?
I forgot about John Wall.
They didn't even talk about him no more. They talk about Bradley Beal. Oh, John's on the court.
Right. So then we had we're gonna keep this going. We had LeBron's championships. What was it? 2012, 2013. But we can't talk about LeBron's 2013 and 2012 championship without talking about one of your favorite iconic championships.
2011. No, LeBron is. This is my disclaimer. LeBron is my favorite player. He's the player I grew up watching, the first basketball player I've ever seen. But you can't be a fan of someone without being able to talk about their failures.
Speaking of failures,
2011 was the worst meltdown of a superstar in history. I have to agree with Skip Bayless on that one. He was not on. No. He didn't get it done. But Dirk Nowitzki's shot was unstoppable that year. I promise you it was. Nobody could stop it. They swept Kobe.
They did.
They swept Kobe and the Lakers that had the same team, the exact same, won a championship the year before.
No, they repeated. 2009-2010.
Yeah, that was after the repeat.
Yep.
That same team got swept by Dirk and them boys.
So Mark, we have the Like Mike DVD, right? The superstars who make cameos in this DVD beat LeBron James in the 2011 NBA Finals.
With the exception of AI.
Yeah, AI wasn't there. Chris Webber wasn't there, but Jason Kidd was there. Dirk Nowitzki. I think like Terry.
Now listen.
It was hilarious.
One fact about this. There is one player still in the league from that team. Only one.
From the 2011 Dallas team?
Can you guess who that player is?
Who's still playing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's still on the team. Still on Dallas.
Is he a starter?
No, he's a bad. No way. JJ Barea.
Oh, Barea?
Yes.
He's still on the team?
Mm-hmm.
He's not on the team.
Yes, he is.
That little Barea. Oh my God.
They could not. He's still on the team. You just fact checked it.
I've fact check.
He's still on the team, dude.
JJ Barea. I'm done. I just got sad.
Why?
Because JJ Barea is still playing on the team. And another iconic championship that I always get sad watching is when the Patriots won against the Seattle Seahawks. Super Bowl 49.
Oh, that's still not as bad as the one I was thinking of.
It was bad. That's the only Super Bowl I think of that's like sports like I get emotional.
I get emotional with the Atlanta one.
The Atlanta one, I don't care about the Atlanta one. We knew the Atlanta was going to lose.
No, I really thought they were going to win that year. I really thought they were going to win that year.
Low key, we at halftime, we were like, hey, man, we might as well turn the channel. Wait.
Look, you turn it back at 28 up. You're like, wait.
Hold up. Wait. Mark, as soon as I saw Bill Belichick with a Sharpie, I knew he was going to come back. Everybody else had the Windows like tablets. Bill Belichick had a Sharpie. He was like, all right, we're going to do this.
So I saw Tom Brady praying on the sideline. I was like, God, I want to know what prayer Tom Brady said to you.
I want to know. As soon as I get to heaven, what did Tom Brady say to you?
What did he ask you for? He ain't talk to me. He talked to Satan. He was talking to Satan. What?
He might as well then shoot. It's Illuminati stuff. Anyway, speaking of Illuminati championship, Illuminati championships.
Oh Lord.
We're gonna talk about those. We're gonna talk about them wings. We're gonna talk about them wings.
We're not.
We're gonna talk about them wings.
Oh Lord.
What was it 2002, 2008?
I was there for the 08 one.
Yeah, the 08. I was there for the 08 and 02 one. I don't remember the 02 one though, but I definitely remember.
Wait, wild because it was like they had just one, and I was like, let's go hang out downtown. I was like my friend's mom took us downtown. We could not get anywhere at all.
It's a parade. What you mean?
Like literally right after they said skip waiting a week. We gonna wait till the day. We gonna do it the day after the night they won.
Mm-hmm. We already did.
We did. Well. We did what Toronto did. It's sad that the Raptors won the championship where we got another one.
Man, Toronto, man, that championship, I didn't even care. I really didn't care. That was probably one of the most, like,
they weren't supposed to be there. It was supposed to be Philly.
my first my first finals watching was the Pistons going in 04. I didn't watch another finals. I watched the 05 one because we were in the 05. I didn't watch another finals until the 2011 one after he went to Miami.
I didn't really get into basketball, like in the basketball. Like I was into basketball because I was watching LeBron in high school, but like when I got really, really into basketball, that's when LeBron single-handedly beat the Pistons by his in overtime by himself.
I'm trying to upbeat the podcast. I don't want to feel sad right now. By himself, Mark. Now he didn't pass the ball or nothing. He was like, "Give me the ball." Overtime
now,
too.
That LeBron,
like, give me the ball.
If that LeBron was playing with the Lakers right now,
he was 21. What am I doing with my life?
This man barely able to drink out here dunking on the Chauncey Billups. He may have been Wallace. He may have been like Kobe.
Right.
Speaking of Kobe, no, but Kobe's Western Conference Finals. Now listen, if Denver never ran into them, they probably would have a championship. That AI Melo team. They had went to the Western Conference Finals that year.
Which year was this? Was this 08?
10. It was 9.
How's it 09? They won the championship.
No, I said if the Nuggets did run into Kobe in 2009.
I'm gonna say they won.
The year after that, we had to fire Joe Dumars because he traded Chauncey Billups for Allen Iverson.
We didn't fire him. He left.
No, we fired him. They just used that as an excuse.
No, he left. He was like, "I'm done." He should have left because I would have kicked him out.
Sabotage the franchise and then leave.
That's what I do if they want to get rid of me.
Oh, my bad. That's not Joe Dumars. That's Josh Smith.
You want to get rid of me? I'm taking everybody out with me. Anyway, I saw this stat, Mark.
Oh, so you're Tom Brady?
No, I saw this stat online.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was just surfing Wikipedia. The NHL
oh, Lord.
is the only professional sports league in the U.S. and Canada to have all of their teams go to the world stage.
Wow.
Even the new team, the Las Vegas Knights.
They won it their first year.
No, yeah, they went to the Stanley Cup, yeah.
Their first year. I'm like, how do you get their first year?
They didn't win it, but they went to the Stanley Cup. Because I think Washington won it with Ovechkin. But
now, if the Raiders go to the Super Bowl,
man, if the Raiders go to the Super Bowl, we're going to the Super Bowl. If the Lions go to the Super Bowl,
Raiders versus Lions.
Raiders versus Lions, we are going to the Super Bowl. I'm taking a loan out to buy a 50-yard line ticket.
What if the Lions and the Browns? The whole league would be pissed.
All right. Speaking of the world being over.
The 2020 Super Bowl.
There was a question, Mark. I swear to God, if you have one more chip, if you grab one more water bottle and squeeze it in the camera. Oh my God!
No, I'm sorry. I did that just to annoy you. Go ahead.
We're only on here for an hour. You can hold your thirst for an hour, or at least drink quietly.
Right.
Hey, Mark,
right. I could have used the.
Mark, try this. Just. God, come on, Mark. All right, so we had a question, just a question of the day, from one of our friends, our listeners from Canada.
Okay.
She asked the question. I know who she is. She asked the question: how many states have more than one football team? Because she was like, why does Florida have so many? I was like, because they can. And I was like, Florida does have a lot of football teams. They have the Tampa Bay Bucks, they have the Jacksonville Jags, and the Miami Dolphins.
Yep. I say Florida, Texas, California, New York.
No, New York doesn't. I mean, New York only has one.
Two.
They only have one.
The New York Giants and the New York Jets.
New York only has one football team in it. This is the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, and they have three.
No, they have one.
Jesus.
They have one.
Stop being technical.
New Jersey has two.
Stop being technical.
I'm not being technical. The teams play in Jersey. One arena, one stadium, but two teams.
Why are they the New York Jets and not the New Jersey Jets?
Because New York City ain't got no space for that. Come on now, you know this.
But the way it's split, the way it's split up, people from the cheer for the Giants, and people from New Jersey cheer for the Jets. That's how I feel.
That's basically how it is. That's
how I feel. It's the same thing with the Yankees. People from New York cheer for the Yankees, and people from Jersey cheer for the Mets.
No, but people from Queens and Brooklyn cheer for the Mets.
It's weird. Those two teams are weird. Those two teams are weird. Their logos almost look the same.
So yeah, we got Florida with 3, New Jersey with 2, California with 2, Texas with 2, right? Dallas Cowboys and Houston Texans.
No. Dallas, Houston, yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah. That's the armpit of the country.
What?
The armpit of the country.
Yeah.
Maryland technically has 2.
Yeah, Maryland has 2. Baltimore and Washington, and the Washington football team.
No, they said the Warriors is going to be their name before 2020. That's the leading name for it.
The Warriors? I like that. The Washington Warriors?
I don't like it. I want them to pick Renegades.
They were Warriors. The I don't want to say Redskins because that's politically incorrect. But they were Warriors now. They were fighting. But you know the white people trying to take
Renegades.
They're trying to
Red Tails would have been a good name.
Red Tails would have been a great
name.
But we're not the majority owners of the team.
We need a black owner in the NFL. A black owner.
There's a lot of black minority owners.
No, P. Diddy should have just let P. Diddy buy the Panthers.
Man, if they did that, man, you know how many people would go for the Panthers every year?
Christian McCaffrey would have a black card.
Bro. You think the Saints having it bad just because they have a female owner is bad? Imagine having P. Diddy own the freaking Panthers. You know how many games would have been?
What if Jeff Bezos bought the Lions?
Jeff Bezos bought the Lions. We're not going to win another championship for another 150 years.
The Lions won't be in Detroit anymore. The Los Angeles Lions.
Wait. It's not going to be called Ford Field. It's going to be called the Fulfillment Center.
Oh, God. Amazon Field.
Mark is mad. He's like, man.
Amazon Field.
I can't even spell anymore. I said Panthers. I can't even say.
Hold on. Who else we got?
You said Florida, Texas, California, New Jersey, Ohio, Maryland. I think that's it.
Maryland was a slick one because a lot of people wouldn't realize Maryland was one.
It used to be Missouri with the St. Louis Rams in Kansas City.
St. Louis. Oh.
Used to be. Not anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Who thinks about Missouri?
Nobody.
Wait, Kansas City. Wait, the Kansas City Chiefs are in Missouri?
All right, Trump fan.
Hold on. I thought they were in Kansas. Wait a minute.
All right, Trump. All right, Trump.
I'm about to take this L.
You take the L. Take the L right now. They're in Kansas City, Missouri.
I really thought they were in Kansas. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Just like the Kansas City.
Because there is a Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah, there is on the other side of the river.
Oh, I feel so stupid.
As you
trying to go back to geography class.
I'm playing Mike.
Oh wait, it's in Kansas for real?
No. Oh. It's in Kansas City, Missouri. Goodness gracious, Mark. Mark, I swear to God. I swear to God.
All right, I'll be quiet.
But yeah, those were our answers. They're there because the owners have money and billions of dollars, and they can do what they want.
This is gonna sound like a dumb question. What city do the Patriots play in? Foxborough, right?
Foxborough, Massachusetts. Yep.
I wonder why do they call it New England? They're just saying the Boston Patriots.
They just said they don't play in Boston. They play. They represent the region of New England.
The Jets don't play in New York, but you don't hear us saying.
No, they used to play in New York. They used to play in New York City, though.
You don't hear us saying, "Yeah, the Borough Jets, the Borough Giants,
the East Rutherford Giants."
Right. We represent every borough in New York City. But we play in Jersey.
You're just north of Newark. What you talking? Oh my gosh.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did. Just let the water pour into your mouth. Don't suck the bottle. Oh, there we go. See how great that was? See how fulfilling that was? Look at you, Mark.
All right. Yo, what's the next? We got another question, or was that just it?
No more questions for today because that was it because I knew this was going to go long. We'll probably add some more questions in our next episode. Thank you all for listening from our countries around the world, our cities around the world. We have our listeners from Chicago, Philadelphia, Detroit, of course, Cleveland, New York. We got a New York listener, finally.
Woo! We've been waiting on this for a while.
Right. We got Windsor, of course, Windsor, Canada, right across the border from Detroit. Toronto, Seattle, Houston, Atlanta, and Charlotte. And we also have our international listener. Like I said, Canada already. We have Spain. We have Ghana. Nigeria. Nigeria?
Nigeria.
We got listeners in Nigeria?
Listen, shout out to them. They out here. I don't know what's going on in Africa. It's like Corona didn't even really affect them.
It did. It's affected them.
Oh, because you know how they were showing like cases here, and they showed Africa. It's just like Northern Africa is up there, but then you get to Southern Africa, and it's just like.
Oh, they're getting it there in Africa. We just don't see it every day. We don't have the BBC. We have CNN. Talk about what Trump ate for breakfast every morning.
Today, Trump ate a tomato and a piece of corn.
What? I've never. This is one of the presidents. I've never seen the president in the news every day like Trump has.
For no reason.
Even George Bush took 3 days off to be on the news.
Obama used to smoke weed in the White House.
You never heard of Barack Obama on the news, unless it was Fox News because they hate him. But you've never heard of a president on the news this much as Trump.
They said Reagan was in the news like that though.
Oh yeah, because Reagan is the same as Trump. He was a superstar. He was a radio, TV personality. Got elected.
They tried to kill him like 3 times. They tried to kill him like 3 times.
Man, they missed so many times. No, those are the words of Chris Canty, not the words of Chris Canty. They missed so many.
Imagine being on TV giving a speech and a bullet just fly past your head. Like,
damn! Oh, you almost got me there. Almost got me.
I'll be like, oh, dude, Gotta be quicker than that.
Gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that.
Look, then they shoot you in the leg.
Gotta be good. Oh!
You fast mother.
Hey, you're supposed to be my Secret Service. Hey guys, this is Kris from Crisscross Studios, here to talk to you about Manscaped. At Manscaped, they have created everything a gentleman needs to ensure a comfortable and clean existence for your family jewels. Their Perfect Package 3.0 gives you the tools you need for painless hair removal and the formulations needed to deodorize, moisturize, and refresh the balls. I have the Lawnmower 3.0 and it works wonders. I shaved it all off. Oh yes. I also have the Crop Cleanser, the Crop Preserver, and the Crop Reviver as well. It's ball deodorant, fellas, so your balls can smell good. Don't nobody want to smell nasty balls. You don't. And I know someone else don't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's 100% waterproof. And you can take it in the shower. Come on now, I just used it just a second ago. Ain't nothing down there no more. Ain't nothing down there. Anyway, Manscaped is also the voice and movement for liberating men of all ages to be the very best they can be. Being mindful, socially aware, and respectful to one another is the core to the Manscaped mission. So is giving back. This is why Manscaped has partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society to raise awareness for the most common form of cancer in men ages 15 to 35. They're out here trying to save balls, y'all. Because my balls needed saving, but I got the Manscaped. Oh, thank you, Manscaped. Curious for more info? Go check out the Manscaped website right now. Your balls will thank you. All right, speaking of funny stuff, all right, this is my top 10 list segment. Since we're running over, all right? These are my top 10 movies on my iPad because I be traveling a lot. I had a huge nostalgic vision when I was driving because I can't travel no more because of COVID. I looked at an airplane and I was like, I want to travel again. I want to watch movies on my iPad. So here's all my top 10 movies on my iPad. We have number 10, 2019's Joker.
Great movie. Great movie.
Great movie.
Joaquin Phoenix should be a Joker forever.
He could. I wouldn't mind. He could be in so many different movies with Batman, and I would not care.
He was Heath Ledger-esque.
Yeah. Heath Ledger was kind of darker, but
I mean, he was a dark person in real life, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix was kind of like Joker before. He was crazy before he was Joker, but
before he snapped.
Before he snapped. But hey, and shot off his what's his face, De Niro's head. But it's like, dang, fam. You could at least I was like a Boondocks. Dang, granddad, you ain't have to kill him.
He a blind man, granddad. That's messed up.
I can't believe you got your ass whipped by a blind man, Dad.
Yo, funniest Boondocks episode
he
ever.
had bad eyes. He couldn't see, granddad. That was the best episode of Boondocks. Besides the Itis episode and I forgot some other episodes. The Booty Warrior.
No, the one with the white stripper.
Oh, yeah, the white stripper. All right. Number 9. I have Monsters, Inc. from 2001. Solid Disney Pixar movie. Which we should rank. We're going to be ranking Disney Pixar movies next on The Great Debaters.
Yes. Monday, tune in.
Yes, it's supposed to be Monday, ain't it? Oh, well. I'm so tired right now. Number 8, No Country for Old Men from 2007.
Is it bad that I haven't seen that one?
I haven't seen it. I mean, I knew about it. I've seen scenes from it, and I was like, I have to see this movie because it looks so good. I finally saw it this year during quarantine.
Was it good? Good.
It's probably one of the best movies ever made.
Now I'm gonna have to go watch it. Who's in it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, it was so good. All right, number 7. This is a stand-up special.
Okay.
Cat Williams, Pimp Chronicles, Part 1 from 22.
Why did I know? Why did I know you had that one? I knew it was coming up. I just didn't know where.
It's coming. It's coming, baby. It's coming.
Jurassic Park gonna be somewhere here too, probably.
Yeah, maybe. It is on my iPad though. By number 6, we have Rush Hour 2.
Out of all of them, he picked 2.
2 was the funniest one.
They're the best. It is. I was about to say, like, it's one. It is the funniest one because 1 was like, "Oh, this is hilarious," and 3 was like, "Oh, you tried a little bit too hard."
Yeah, 3 they tried too hard.
And it's like, "You too old to be doing this, Chris Tucker. You're not as funny as you used to be."
Right. I'm Black and Eves. Which one y'all hit me?
I'm you. Yes, I am you.
I am you.
No, I'm not you.
No, you are me. No, I am you.
You.
All right, number 5, we have The Sandlot from 1993.
Oh, he went way back. He brought it back to The Sandlot.
Why do you say way back? That was only 30 years ago.
40,
I can say that now. It's almost 30 years ago.
40 years. You ever look at a movie from like the 80s or the 70s and you just be like, this is hilarious. Like when I was a kid, this was hilarious. And then you look at another kid watching it now, he'll be like, this, oh, you like.
Be like, shut up. Wait a minute.
It's bad. When we was kids and we watched old movies, we couldn't tell it was an old movie. Nowadays, kids can tell.
Oh, I knew it was old. I knew it was all back then. I was like, this was 15 years ago? This was back in 2000. And now it's like 30 years ago.
But you get what I'm saying? Back then, it was hard to tell if a movie was old when you was a kid, but nowadays kids could just look at it instantly. What's a VHS?
If you don't know what a VHS is, I'll slap the heck out of you.
There's kids who don't know what a VHS tape is.
VHS tape.
I still got the Rugrats. I still got Rugrats on VHS tape.
The orange one?
Yes.
The orange disc? Oh my gosh. All right, we got number 4, Star Wars 3, Revenge of the Sith. One of my favorite Star Wars.
As far as origin stories go, where do you rank it? As far as origin stories go, if you had to take Darth Vader's origin story and Thanos' origin story.
You'd already taken Darth Vader's origin story. What you mean?
I said if you had to take their stories and rank them.
I would rather do Darth Vader and Joker.
Imagine if Darth Vader and Thanos fought though.
Thanos would lose.
If he had the stones, he would still lose?
I mean, it's a 50% chance he'll live. If you like, Vader would be like, I'm still here, nigga.
But look, Obi-Wan Kenobi gotta do, you will give me the stones.
That's all you gotta do. No, because Thanos is strong-minded. It doesn't work on him. It won't work on Thanos.
Just like Clint, mind control didn't work on Clint in Age of Ultron.
I was like, fam.
Yeah. He was like, I don't like my mind being resolute.
You gotta bring in Professor X, Nightcrawler, all of them. If you want to beat this guy. Especially when what's his face? That he did the snap and then everybody like started disappearing. I was like, all right, bring in the X-Men, bring in Static Shock.
That would have been a perfect way for Marvel to bring X-Men in too.
They could have. Hey.
Anyway, Revenge of the Sith, solid.
All right, my top 3. Here we go, Mark.
Yeah.
Number 3.
It's dicey.
Ain't nobody trying to see you, Otis. The Temptations. That movie is classic.
The movie is messy.
The movie is messy how?
we had a debate in one of my classes, and it was like, which movie was had more drama, The Temptations or The Five Heartbeats?
Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, I had an episode earlier in the podcast series of the black movies I have never seen. I have never seen the Five Heartbeats.
What?
I grew up watching
never seen it? You should watch the watch the Five Heartbeats, and you go crack up at how hilarious it is.
I might watch it.
But the school scene is gonna be funny. Dude gonna be on the piano. He just playing the piano, like he pushes the guy off the piano completely. Then the dude grab the mic and just be like, oh, like wait, what? You just knocked the dude off the piano.
I might watch it tonight.
The Five Heartbeats.
All right, we got number 2. Straight Outta Compton, 2015. Arguably the best movie of 2015.
What came out in 2015?
In my opinion, the best movie of 2015.
What came out in 2015? What did it have to compete with?
Other than Jurassic World.
I would say, other than that, what did it have to compete with?
A lot of movies. A lot of big white movies.
What did Marvel drop that year?
Age of Ultron? No, Age of Ultron was like 2013, right? Or like 2014?
No, that might have been 15. Age of Ultron might have been 15.
It might have been 15 because they did like a 2-year gap.
Which is weird because Civil War was 16.
No, Civil War was Captain America though.
That's true, but it's still I still count that as
I still count it as an Avengers movie, but
it still counts technically. I got to see Iron Man get beat up at the end of the movie.
Hey.
Number 2.
That's number 2.
1.
Number 1, you already know what my number 1 movie is. We talk about it all the time.
Chris.
We got The Dark Knight from 2008.
Chris.
At number 1.
Chris.
If I'm taking a short flight to New York or Charlotte, I'm watching that movie. By the end of the movie, the plane's already landed.
What's the first movie?
What?
The first Dark Knight from the trilogy? The first movie?
No, The Dark Knight was the second. It was the second movie of the trilogy.
Okay. I look at the whole thing as a Dark Knight trilogy. That's what I call it. I call it the Dark Knight trilogy because
it's called the Nolan trilogy, the Christopher Nolan trilogy.
Listen,
first of all,
I think Christian Bale.
You ain't gonna do that to Christopher Nolan. First of all, you gotta respect Ra's al Ghul. Then Batman Begins.
Listen, Christian Bale, probably the second greatest Batman that we had.
Well, so who's the first in your opinion?
Adam West.
Adam West, 60s version? Yeah. That's the original. You gotta do it.
You agree.
Batman.
As crappy as it was.
Holy Toledo, Batman. Holy
G. Willikers.
Like, shut up,
man said,
and give me my
Jumping G. Then in the CW shows, they put that same Robin. So they had like a Crisis on Infinite Earths. They made that into as one of the episodes. They brought all the stuff together. So they go to like Earth 63 or something like that. And they had that Robin walking his dog. And the sky turned red because the world's about to end. He said, "Holy red skies of crimson death." I'm like,
all right, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
I'm turning the TV off. Like, it's cool that they make cameos for like the old Batman. Then the guy who voiced Bruce Wayne for Batman Beyond, or like the old Bruce Wayne.
The old Bruce Wayne.
He played the old Bruce Wayne. So they had to go to a different Earth, but going to the future of that Earth. So when they got to that Earth, that Bruce Wayne killed Superman. I'm like, what?
Man.
So it was Batman versus Superman, but they never patched things up.
Damn.
And he killed Superman. I'm like, yo, Batman is so ruthless.
I can kill Superman right now. Shoot.
But the fight made him paralyzed for the rest of his life. So Superman, he killed Superman, but Superman paralyzed him before he died. Like, you ain't walking nowhere else. I'm about to die because of this kryptonite, but you ain't walking nowhere else. Give me your spine.
Crazy how that works in real life, though. Anyway, Christopher. Moving on. Crazy how that works in real life. Ironic, huh?
Low blow.
I know.
Low blow.
Bryce was like, "You should get the humanitarian award." I cannot get the humanitarian award of the things I say.
We
Okay.
would crack jokes. I feel like we would go. I can't go to a funeral, Chris. Like, and somewhere down the future, when if Obama passed away and they pass his body around country to country, I'm not going to that funeral. Chris.
I'm not going to be too many damn people there.
Chris gonna crack a joke.
I'm not gonna crack no joke about Obama.
He about to roll over in his grave when Kamala get out this office.
If Kamala comes, if any act of God, wild circumstance, Joe Biden dies while in office, and Kamala takes the throne, and Obama dies before that, Obama will come out the ground like,
you gonna see his fist coming in Washington. Just,
I'm coming back. Celebrate with my sister. This is great though. We have the first what is it? Half black, half.
I don't know what she is.
She's Asian and Jamaican.
She an Uncle Tom.
No, bro, don't say that on the podcast. These are the words of Mark Simpson, not the words of Chris Canty.
Why she want to see her own people in jail?
She was the prosecutor of California. She had to do what she had to do.
She said the dude from Fruitville Station was a criminal.
Hey man, anything to get reelected, right?
Sick.
Anyway, to request topics for my top 10 list, all you gotta do is DM me on Instagram. I already said it earlier. _KRIS_CROSS_ or at the Juice Walker.
Yes, the Juice Walker
on Instagram. Your list might make the podcast, so keep sending.
Is my friends list gonna make it? The top 10 actresses of color.
I got you. I'm about to write that down right now before I forget.
You have to go study.
I'm about to study tonight. I'm gonna be like Angela Bassett, Nia Long. Yeah. Jill Scott and Why Did I Get Married?
Jada
Pinkett. And Strip.
It's crazy how everybody says her name the absolute wrong way, and yet it still goes.
It does. Jada Pinkett. But yeah, that has been another edition of the Crisscross Corner. Please subscribe to the Crisscross Studios on YouTube. Click the like button. Smash the like button. Just smash it right now while you're watching. Subscribe.
Yeah. If you don't smash that button, I'll be in your closet at 6.
Okay. Tell your friends and family about the podcast. Leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Catch us next week with another episode of the Crisscross Corner live, which we're probably going to go live at like 4:30 next week because I have a busy week next week.
I will plan accordingly.
But catch us next week for another episode. Stay safe, social distance, and be nice to each other.